Good Thursday evening, Southeast Texas. Could see a round of severe weather coming up late Friday afternoon and Friday night. Slight risk. That's a small risk, a 15% probability of severe weather over the area. Again, the best probability, this is not a guarantee. This is just the potential of severe weather as far as wind damage. That's winds in thunderstorms that are at 58 miles an hour or greater up towards the lakes area at about a 15% probability, much smaller in the triangle. 2 to 5% probability of tornadoes. So it's a 95% probability you won't see anything up in the lakes area. Let's put things in perspective, a 98% probability that you won't see anything in the triangle, but it's not zero. Okay, this is the potential, not a guarantee. We're hoping we don't see severe weather, and that is also part of the potential. We may not see anything but showers and thunderstorms move through Southeast Texas. You're looking at surface winds. They're out of the south tomorrow at noontime, south, and then at 10,000 feet, they're out of the southwest. There's the wind speeds. As we head towards 6 p.m., still seeing south winds at the surface. At 5,000, they've really increased to 43 miles an hour at 5,000 feet and become more southwesterly at 24 miles an hour at 10,000 feet. This is the amount of energy in the atmosphere. Once you start getting up around 1,000 and higher, that becomes a relatively unstable atmosphere. So you can see there's a little bit of rotation as you go up into the atmosphere. That's called helicity. And so that means that any thunderstorms that we see coming up late tomorrow afternoon or evening could be rotators. And that's a precursor to the potential for severe weather. So something to watch. After about 10 p.m., we lose all the energy in the atmosphere as winds become more northwesterly behind that line. So looks like tomorrow evening through about 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow night as far as the greatest amounts of instability and rotational energy in the atmosphere. We'll be watching for any what we call discrete cells, individualized cells. Okay, if that happens and these are strong storms, then they could be rotating. Okay, that's why there is the potential for isolated tornadoes. Then as we head towards late tomorrow evening, we'll be watching a line. This will be, if we see anything severe out of this line, that's when we'll probably see the potential for, the greatest potential for wind damage and damaging hail, as then that line cruises off to the east late tomorrow night. As far as rainfall this round, modeling showing anywhere from between a half an inch to maybe just over 2 inches of rainfall possible. So that means there is a small risk, a marginal to slight risk of flash flooding across the area tomorrow night in Southeast Texas. We're watching a trough of low pressure. You can see it into the southwestern U.S. This is moving towards Texas. So what's happening now is that the moisture is moving in off the Gulf of Mexico. We heat it up tomorrow into the 70s, and that makes it unstable. Then this disturbance causes further lift, and that's where you could get showers and storms out of this disturbance coming through. So I'm going to give you an extended version of Futurecast. Tonight we're looking at about a 20, maybe 30% coverage of showers. No severe weather, but it's going to be 15 degrees warmer. It's going to be cloudy and humid across the area. Looks like a fairly quiet morning. Again, you'll have to contend with about a 30% coverage of showers. We warm up into the mid-70s. It's going to be a windy day as winds will be gusting maybe around 30 miles an hour along the coastline, 20 to 25 from Beaumont up towards Woodville. And as you can see, if we get these individualized cells late tomorrow afternoon, they could be rotators. So that's what we're going to be watching. Question is, will we see a tornado watch or will we see a severe thunderstorm watch? A little bit too early right now. Then the line comes through by midnight. Now this is just one model. It may be sooner, it may be later. But we do expect a line, good coverage of showers and storms, and then by Saturday afternoon, lots of sun as that front pushes through. On the Gulf of Mexico, choppy seas around 2 to 4 feet. Use caution. We'll see southeasterly winds at 15 to 20 knots. Water temperature 66. Our forecast tonight, 20 to 30% coverage of showers. Light stuff. It's going to be windy, or at least breezy, warmer and humid. We could see low temperatures 15 degrees warmer than what we saw this morning. So right now, I'll go with a 70 to 90% coverage of showers and storms. That 70 to 90% will be mainly late day towards tomorrow evening as far as the best coverage. That doesn't mean you're not going to see any showers during the first half of the day. I do think we'll see that. High temperatures, mid-70s. And taking a look at that forecast, we're watching and going to be watching a front ease up out of the Gulf of Mexico ahead of a cold front. So that's where we're going to be seeing the rotating potential for storms coming up tomorrow. Yellow bar day, and best chance will be up in the lakes area. Then a few showers left over Saturday morning. Cold front comes through during the afternoon. Our winds will shift northwest, so we're not going to see much in the way of cooling on Saturday, but we'll start to see lots of sun return during the afternoon, if not sooner. And then that drier air mass filters in behind the front, kind of a delayed reaction, if you will. So a cool morning Sunday, lots of sun, low humidity on Sunday. Monday looks just as good, but the winds turn back to the southeast on Monday. Tuesday, here come the clouds, and we'll go with a 50% coverage of showers and storms by Wednesday ahead of Thursday's cold front. This is not going to be a strong front, but it'll knock us down into the 50s as we head towards late next week and highs in the 70s. As far as rainfall over the next 7 days, could be anywhere between 1 to 3 inches, maybe higher up towards the lakes area as these two systems go through. Download our app. Keep on abreast of tomorrow's severe weather potential. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.